Where is my headphones at, man? Nine times out of 10, my headphones is in this jacket. Where my headphones at, man? I need my headphones, bro. That's one thing that I don't play about, man. These headphones, bro. What's good? What's good? I need my headphones, man. I ain't gonna lie. Headphones is everything, man. I ain't just throwing on the floor. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm about to bug out without my headphones, bro. What's good, Cal? How you feeling, bro? Nah, without my headphones, it's crazy, though. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I need my headphones, bro. Like, I just got them joints, like, 2 to 3 days ago. But I definitely got some stuff. As y'all can see, I got on the jacket. I mean, this is like what is it? Just a shirt? I don't know what to call it. Where you from, Cal? Cal for president? Cal president, where you from? I got some shoes too, man. Cheap shit though, man. Cheap shit, keeping it cheap. I'm trying to be the flyest cheapskate on earth. State, yeah. Look at these, $15. $15 for these. $15, bro. I needed some new shoes, bro. $15, bro. Needed some new shoes, bro. And I got these from Walmart. These low key my favorite cop today. I told you I was gonna get some shoes from Walmart, bro. Palestine. What it's like out there, man. I appreciate you. See, we got these on right now, but we about to take these off because I like to try on my stuff. What's good, Emmy? Where you from, Emmy? How old you is? I like to try on my stuff when I get like when you get back to the crib. When you get back to the crib after going shopping, you want to eat like if it's food, I'm eating it. As soon as I get in the crib, I'm munching on it. If it's clothes, I'm looking in my mirror, I'm trying it on. But yeah, man, these is called Keen, Keen. So y'all don't gotta know where I get my shit from, but y'all can know the brand at least. You know what I'm saying? This shirt is from Shein. You know what I'm saying? And these is from Walmart, so you can easily find these in Walmart. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to try these on. I know I fit them because my size, bro, is 10 and a half, so. I really was not gonna get them because they white. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to get the different color. But we could always grab some more of these. These are mad cheap, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get my shoe game better anyway in general. People don't realize, bro, it's too easy. You start off at Walmart, you start off at the thrift store. That's it. You start off there, you go there as often as possible go there for like half of a year, 5 months. In and out, going there. And before you know it, you got some drip. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna pick up some shit that it's a matter of time before your wardrobe is like where it need to be. Leela, what's goody? What's goody? Billionaire. I like that. Shout out to Leela. Billionaire? I'm a billionaire. What's a billionaire? Shout out to Leela though. I ain't seen in a little minute. You know what I'm saying? How's things? I definitely hey, I went out earlier, like I was saying, I hit the thrift store and I also hit Whole Foods. We got some grapes. You know, I just hit Trader Joe's as well. Who left? I think he left though. Who left? But yeah, I was just showing my Walmart shoes. I just got some shoes from Walmart. And then I got these from a thrift store. You know what I'm saying? Couple shoes, man, because the little shoes I did have, like I used to have mad shoes, and then like when I moved down south, I forgot what I did, but I think I threw them shits in the trash or some shit. I forgot what I did with them joints. But like I tell y'all, go to Burlington, go to Walmart, and go to thrift stores. And continuously do that shit for like 5 months. Cause people sleep on like they don't realize like real fly people, Go to Walmart, bro. Like they just don't pick up everything in there. But like it's a difference between like getting your t-shirts, getting your, you know what I'm saying? William Billy equals billionaire. Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I like the name Billy actually. I actually like the name Billy better than Willie, but I think everybody does. But I never met a person named Billy that was like not cool, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. But yeah, you should have this for my fellas out here. You should have enough shoes that if you gotta hit the gym, like I I go to the gym in my sevens right there. You know what I'm saying? I love the sevens actually, the ones, the sevens. I'm gonna get some more ones for sure. I'm definitely gonna get some more ones. And we about to just lean into this shit, like this also this thrifting and this flipping clothes type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? As a side hustle. Like I'm about to lean into that shit because I used to do that shit already when I was younger. I just never really did that. You're a pretty cool Billy. What does that mean? What do you mean? Are you trying to say like I'm a Billy because my name is Will, and you're saying I'm a cool Billy? You're right. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I had to demystify that real quick, but I see what you're saying. And we got jeans too. I've been getting my jean game up, so it's pretty hard for me to not be fly. Like at this point, like I make Walmart shit look fly. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on. These shit still look choked. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really unchoke them. You gotta unchoke them. Yeah, type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because even with the little shit I did have, like last year, I felt like I was still like, I think I just look better in the summer in general. I was born in August, so I think like, I don't know if that's why, but I just stand out in the summer. When it's cold outside, when it's cold outside, you gotta wear mad shit so people be thinking you really a bum. Like I know that's somewhat why women be rejecting me sometimes. Like they be thinking I'm a bum, like low key. But I'm cool with it because like nigga like me grew up in my neighborhood. We all had drip, so it's like what's good. His name Khalil President. Light bright people always look fly in the summer. That's what all you gotta do is have some cargo camel shorts, which I do have, and then cut some t-shirts that you got. You could get t-shirts from Walmart and cut the sleeves off the shirt. So you have the regular, you know? Like I just got this shirt today from Sheen. Like this shit gonna be for the spring a little bit, you know what I'm saying? What's good, Ash? How you doing? I'll make the black tea look good though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? This came from Sheen, the made in China. You know what I'm saying? And the texture is just good texture. You know what I'm saying? It's like corduroy almost, but it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? But this, I just throw this in the closet, man. That's what I do. I go to the thrift or wherever, and I just throw that shit in the closet and I forget about it, bro. What's a cool fact about butterflies? I throw that shit in the closet and I forget about it, man. Dead homies. I throw it in the closet and forget about it. Let me see. Oh, I forgot. pick this up, my Nipsey Hustle shit. Come on, man. Y'all can't fuck with me with the jerk, though. And then we got a candle from the dollar store. Candle. Shit smell old fucking D. I'm gonna put y'all on, man. Go to Dollar Tree. And this is called Apasant. Can't say that fucking word, Apasant. But yeah, man, I need some shit to make my room smell better. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I picked up. And then I got another belt. But it's Wrangler. So, you know, when we was growing up, we would always joke on, yo, take the Wranglers off, nigga. But nah, see, this is a Wrangler belt. So I get the pass. And I'm a skinny mug, right? So, you know, I'm putting on a little bit of weight, but what I'm trying to say is that this is one of them belts that got holes throughout the whole belt, just like the one I got on. You know what I'm saying? And so, but this one look better. This one is a better look. There is a go, but there is a sub. When butterflies get out of their cocoon, they get stressed out, which makes their wings bigger and stronger so they can fly. Yeah, man, that's like real human beings shit. We get stressed out the same way. As soon as you leave the nest, you thought you was going somewhere, the world gonna beat your ass with a belt, just like your mom was doing or your dad was doing. The same way. You thought you was just gonna get out here and just fly and shit. Nah. You might die, you ain't gonna fly. You know what I'm saying? You be lucky, you know, lucky if you get whatever, but nah, you know, it could be smooth. It could be smooth. But yeah, man, this the Nipsey shit. I call this the Nipsey. Damn, I just dropped something on my shit already. But it's not really. It's water, I think. But god damn, I hate when that happens. It's like the devil be hating. Like devil be like, man, you just got this shit. I bet. So you see the belt I got on. I like this belt. But we're gonna have to. Yeah, but that's the biggest reason why I'm about to try to get my clothes up crazy, because I'm flipping them shits. It's not even about me getting fly for real. It's really about me flipping them shits and making a profit, you know what I'm saying? That's really what it's really about. Like I just put this hat, the crab hat that y'all be seeing me wear, that I wore yesterday. I just put this on, what I put this on? Macari or Depop or whatever. I took photos of this earlier, you know what I'm saying? This belt seems like it's too small. Nah, ain't no such thing. I'm too skinny. Ain't no such thing as a belt that's too small. I really got to get me a watch. That's really what I need, man. genuinely what I need, man. Watch. Yeah, the question is, are you fly enough? Because my whole thing is this. If I can't, I feel like fly enough mean do you got enough clothes where you could really like you should be able to run into a female like every day in 365 days of the year. And they should be able to see you and be like, okay, he not a bum. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't mean that you looks maxing or anything like that, but they should be able to just be like, okay, this guy take care of himself. I call it a looks baseline. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, Cal, make sure you sub, make sure you lock in, man. This is my Nipsey shit right here, though. I like, why you calling it the Nipsey? What about it is the Nipsey? Yeah, I already dropped some shit on it though. But at least most are what? I feel like you just gotta have a couple pairs of jeans, a couple pairs of shoes, and you gotta have a couple hats to switch. Cause even this, like, I probably could wear like a gray Frank instead of a black Frank with this, or even a white Frank. To be honest, and just a couple changes of shoes. And the more stuff you get, the more you throw out old shit too. Like that's another thing. Like, and I think clothes is important too because I look at it more just trying to impress a female. I look at it more than just trying to get fly like I'm a teenager or some shit. I look at it like first of all, like I said, you can make money, you can flip the clothes, and then clothes are just important, bro. Like what you put on, it's a symbol. It's a symbol. Like what you wear, what you don't wear. It's like it's just a whole lifestyle. Like I'm just new to it, low key, because it's mad different designers and different brands out there. I've been looking at shit though for sure. I've been looking at a lot of this shit out here, man. I've been on the app Depop, and they got mad fly shit. You know what I'm saying? Like can't lose on that shit. Macari, all that shit. Offer up, Facebook Marketplace. Hmm. You should be fly enough. This is my opinion. You should be fly enough to where all you gotta do is buy underwear, t-shirts, and socks. That's what I'm trying to say. Cause if people probably wonder like, why do people be trying to get fly? Like, and I kind of get it because it's like, okay, when I want to go to a party or when I want to go to a football game, or even if I just want to go to Chick-fil-A, like, or well, it wouldn't be Chick-fil-A for me, but like that's just an example. Like any place I want to go to, even the gym, like the question in your head should be like, do I got something like that's like decent? Like now it don't gotta be crazy, but just decent shit. And that's how I'm looking at that shit, man. That's how I'm looking at that shit. Outside of that, when it comes to women, you definitely gotta have personality though. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. But it to me, this like getting fly is not about women at all. Like getting a new watch, like that should be strictly because I want to do it. Even when I was a kid, I never got fly for women. I got fly or I looked sharp just cause that's just natural. Like that's what you do. You get a haircut and you take care of yourself. I don't look at it like, oh, I'm doing this for women, I'm doing that for women. I don't look at it like that. But see this right here, this possibly is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's here's the thing. Everything you could do for yourself, it crossroads with things that like it's the same shit almost. It's like shit like if you edge yourself up, you did it for yourself, but you knew in the back of your mind, damn, what the shorty's gonna think when they see this, or when if it depends, like if your shit pushed back, what they gonna think? You know what I'm saying? Or if your shit sturdy, okay, that's gonna give you a level of confidence. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to just being some willy nilly motherfucker with, you know. But like I said, man, when it comes to women, it's genuinely I'm gonna always say this. If they like you, they like you. It's genuinely that. Like I'm not gonna hold you because I be seeing so many different women. Some of them be super bad. Some of them be cute, super cute. Some of them be they just be different. And it's like if those personalities don't mesh, they don't mesh. And it don't matter what you're out on. Yeah, if you fly, that's gonna attract more eyes to you, which is gonna attract more like possibilities of connections, but it's still gonna be what you say when it all boils down. You know what I'm saying? When it all boils down, it's gonna be what did you say to her? I gotta be careful. It look like there's some mold in these blackberries. Some of these blackberries got some mold on them. But yeah, man, I'll probably make me a smoothie. And I got the shoes on my feet because I want them to get broken in. I'm probably gonna start putting like some type of paper in my shoes so they don't get creased and shit like that. Why you say don't get sick? Cause the mold, you gotta scan that shit. Man, where my headphones at, man? That shit blowing me, man. No, I ain't leave them in the crib. That's all I care about right now. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. The most important thing about getting fly to me is like having long johns and shit like that. Like it's the shit that go under your pants and the shit that go under your jackets and shit like that. That's what make you fly. Cause you could wear anything. Like if you got an eye for what look nice, you got an eye for what look nice. So you really can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I love like being warm. You know what I'm saying? Like if you out here frozen and you got on some fly shit, but you frozen, then you'll fucking clown. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on that. Banana from Whole Foods. Actually hitting right now. You know what I'm saying? Grapes from yesterday. When in doubt, eat some fruit. Don't even be looking around asking yourself, man, what do I eat? What do I want to eat today? Man, you already know what's going on. You already know the routine, man. Bananas and grapes. And if we got some exotic shit, eat that too. But you think you lost your headphones? Eat some fruit. You gonna be alright. You lost your bitch? Eat some fruit. You gonna be alright. We got more grapes, bro. We ain't even tripping. We ain't even tripping. That's why I'm eating the rest of these ones. That's the biggest rule to be fly. You gotta eat fruit. And we only gonna get flyer. Cause I ain't never really tried to get fly, even when I was growing up. But now I'm gonna do it just for sport. I don't be having shit to do, so I'll just go to the thrift store. Cause you can never have enough clothes. I think if I'm being honest, I feel like that's where a lot of guys go wrong. Like they put limits on everything in their life. Like you could never have enough drip. Like that's a little a micro thing that's really a macro thing. Like it seems small, it's really not. Get fly, looks max, get your hair cut, put on some cologne, take care of your living space. Like my little ass room, all I need to do is buy another air mattress, and they got those in Dollar Tree. I mean Family Dollar. They got those on TikTok. They got those on Facebook Marketplace. I can easily right now get an air mattress. I'm just trying. I'm just not. I'm just not right now. You feel what I'm saying? And I think I feel like I do need one. If we being honest, bro, I do need one, bro. I do need one, but we got the green grapes. We got the green grapes this time. And the purple grapes. And this is my book bag. I had to throw my other book bag in the trash. Bro, where is everybody at, bro? YouTube been shitting on me lately. I ain't gonna lie. I need my headphones though, man. I'm trying to make a video. They might be in the kitchen for real, for real. If we really being honest. I doubt it, but they might be. And I got my other headphones, my iPhone headphones that I got. Emmy, what's good? I just gotta find the case for that. How you feeling? I don't know, man. I was going to hit the gym again today, but And then you got some hemp seeds for the protein, for the smoothies. I ain't gonna lie though, I might go crazy if I don't find these headphones, bro. Like, I could easily get some more, but it's just like it's always something. Crazy, man. Shit really is crazy. I might even go live on I might go live on Instagram right now. I feel like this shit get me bigger for real. I need a lint roller as well. That's another thing. That's the thing that keep you in the game, man. But yeah, man. What really is fly? I don't really know. But what if you can't go to a party and feel like you ain't got nothing in your closet to throw on? That's a sign right there. I'm saying, or just on a regular week to week basis. I feel like if you running out of shit, you gotta take your ass to the thrift. I'm not gonna lie. But this shit way beyond clothes that's fly. You feel what I'm saying? Like being spiritual, having a spiritual side to you, having a good personality, being a good person. You know, the cliche shit that you hear. Man, this shit good as shit. Nah, Whole Food bananas low key better than Trader Joe's bananas, bruh. Zero people in here is crazy though. I'm not gonna lie. It get like this, man. It get treacherous in these YouTube streets. And when it get like this, that means shut down shop, man. Sometimes you stick around though. Sometimes it be zero people you stick around, but I don't feel like today is the day. that I'm gonna do that, man. I feel like I'm gonna go get on Instagram real quick. I don't know. I just wanted to show y'all what I got from the thrift real quick. That's really all that was, man. Cause I threw on that Sheen shirt. I was like, that shit fly. You know what I'm saying? Like that Sheen is the reason why I turned the camera on. I took some selfies and everything. I took some photos and everything, bro. I don't even take photos like that. So you know I had to really show y'all real quick. Yeah, man, I had to show y'all real quick, man. Like the vibes, the vibes, the vibes, the vibes, the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Um, another thing too, getting fly is important because it has a lot to do with like mastering your media. Like I tell you, MYM, master your media. Like when you take a photo, if you got on like even what I got on right now, like the photo is likely to hit more numbers. It just is what it is. Appreciate that. It just is what it is. The flyer or the more crispy and the more clean you and your outfits look, the better and the better type of camera you got on your phone. You don't need that, but if you got that, that will help. People will actually because like what I think one thing that I slept on and a lot of people sleep on is similar to good content, like a good video. You might tune in to someone like, who is this with this good ass content? You never seen them before, but you see them now, and you like what you see. This is some good content. They got a nice crispy camera. They're like I told y'all when I first seen DDG shit when I got back from Job Corps. Even though bro looked like a nerd at the time, he looked like a nerd that had money. You know, so he looked like somebody who had watches I couldn't get, who had cars I wasn't driving yet, and had women around him. And so I was captivated by that lifestyle. And that's what I'm saying. Like, same thing when you take a photo. Like people think like, oh, like I don't take a lot of photos. Like I think like that, like man, like because I grew up where it was like that's girl shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you in a photo, you in a photo. But we not taking selfies. We not standing up trying to take photos. We outside playing basketball and doing shit that men do. So that's where I feel like it was a divide, you know what I'm saying? And then a couple years later, um, Instagram became popular. And I would take photos. I would have some fly outfits. I'd be outside with my guys to take a photo. But it was still very elusive for my brain. Like, okay, I took a photo, it's getting likes. That's expected because I'm not hideous. But it was not like, and then I got on some shit that, some shit from Eblin's or some shit from, you know, one of these urban stores, these hip hop type stores. You got on some fly shit. So, of course, it's going to touch a certain amount of numbers. And really, it'd be the girls, bro. Girls would be the fans. They be fans of you, bro, because they be like, yo, he's cute, whatever. But other guys will like your photos too. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the question of why are they liking it, I think that's a thing people never really think about. Like, why are they liking my photos? And a lot of time it's just because it's a good photo. That's it. A lot of girls, like I said, girls liking it because they seeing something they like a lot of the 50% of the time. But if it's a good photo and they like it and they think you're cute, now they're really liking it because they're genuinely doing it because it's a good photo, and they're doing it also because they're like, oh, he's a cute guy and he taking an and this is a nice photo. So they have double the reason to hit the like button. Um, so yeah, the science of media, the science of social media. Like, how do you be consistent? How do you keep yourself in people's face? A lot of people don't understand that a lot of attraction is just you continuously being in people's face. Like, I forgot that, but that's true. Like, just being in people's face nonstop is attractive. Them getting familiar with your face, Miss Hasbrown, what's goody? Them being familiar with your face is attractive. Like, a lot of people forget that attraction is not just your good looks alone all the time, but it's your good looks plus your consistency. And I had a good understanding of this when I was younger, um, and stuff like that. Like, the amount of information I knew when I was younger is funny. Like, I don't think about half that shit these days, but sometimes it comes back. But I say that to say it begs the question: what's more important, being handsome or being consistent? And then it becomes like, are you stupid? Like, obviously, being consistent is way more attractive than being handsome. But then it'll always be a mystery in that area because it's like, and we're not just talking about like women liking you. We're talking about becoming on a new level, becoming on a new level of like whatever you're trying to do. Be a model, a photographer, a fashion mogul, a whatever you're trying to be. It's going to be consistency over looks. You know what I'm saying? Phase, what's good, bruh? How you feeling, bro? My guy Phase in the motherfucker. What's good, bruh? But yeah, so, and that's another thing. Like, when I start traveling, I want to have some a couple pieces of gear, you know, duffel bag shit, you know what I'm saying? And switch up the gear, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to take care of yourself a little bit. That's all it really is. You were saying some good shit the other day. Chat was chat was working and you got off. You said chat was working? What you mean? What I was saying, bro. Remind me, bro. We could pick up where we left off. We could pick that thread up where we left off. I was just now just talking about some shit that just was like, because I'm talking about clothes and getting fly, but I'm also talking about being good looking and naturally handsome. But then I'm also talking about like which one is more important because it's like you could be both. And then I'm talking about social media and posting and staying consistent. And I'm not talking about like YouTube posts, even though it's the same thing, it's an algorithm. YouTube is a little different than Instagram because Instagram for me is more personal because no one's gonna like my shit on Instagram. If I wasn't approaching women in real life, like I'll probably get like one like or not any likes under my photos on Instagram because I'm not following like family and shit like that. Like I'm not really like doing that on media, so on Instagram. So it's like when I was growing up, it was all of that though. It was like my shit would be going crazy because it'd be family. First couple likes might be your cousin, couple female cousins. Then like it'll be the chick at school that think you know some fine shit. Then it'll go her best friend of her best friend, and it'll get stupendous. And you'll just be sitting back like, damn, I must be a good looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Cause this shit really buzzing right now. Um, Appearances is also an archetype. What you mean? Something about what we are doing in the world, non-dating. Mm. that do make you sexy, right? Like you having things that you doing, like are you saying like things that you have that you're passionate about that doesn't revolve around women, like soccer? Like I said, I like thrifting, but like I don't think a woman will look at that and be like, that's sexy. Unless like I was like, I'm trying to be like on that though. I'm trying to be like on some not Kaisa not type shit, but I'm trying to be on some like game like Will got that shit on type shit. You know, but not overly either, but just in my own way, if that makes sense. When you don't know, oh yeah, no, yeah, I was cooking. I was cooking when I was saying that. You know why, bro? Because that was genuinely like, I just got in the crib that day from being outside, and I approached. That might have been yesterday. I approached the day before yesterday. I think it was the day before yesterday, but I don't even remember. That was probably like you said a couple of days ago. It was just real. Like you're a slave if you don't know your core values. Like you feel what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be manipulated by somebody because it's people that literally wake up and they're like, okay, I'm preying on niggas. Period. Like so, and it's like it's not even just like one person that think like that. It's kind of like everybody. So it's kind of like you either know what you stand for or you're gonna fall because it's not like you fall in one day. It's like over time you get chiseled by multiple people, and then one day somebody sees how weak you are from being chiseled, and then they're like, oh, like a woman, oh, that's when you get a woman in your face that's like, do you trick? Like I was just watching this YouTuber yesterday, and he was really like, I fuck with this YouTuber too, and he like, yeah, I trick for you, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, damn, this is the people we got to look up to nowadays, like. And I fuck with bro, but I did not fuck with that. I did not fuck with that, man, because it's like she was some fine shit and she was having her way. And I'm like, man, I wonder if I had a lot of money and I blew up on YouTube, would I be a trick, bro? And it's like he made me question that. Cause I fuck with bro. And it's like, listen, I listen to so much niggas with so much game that I don't see myself ever doing that. Cause I'm going to laugh like, damn, you funny. Like, but then I'm gonna think about the niggas that I look up to in the game, and I'm gonna be like, nah, bitch. Like I can't even do it. And it's a true test of your power and manhood because she's basically it's kind of like one of those like I'm playing in your face type of questions because it's like I'm asking you if you a sucker without like it's like I'm in your face. You know I'm in your face, but I'm playing like you stupid, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, okay, you supposed to be here. You don't did your YouTube shit, your shit blew up, you that nigga, you get girls already. And at what point do you stop being P? That's what I'm trying to figure out with these niggas. Because I can't fake it because like that's what my whole channel is about. Like I don't give a fuck if I got one view, it's still the same thing. Like I just was talking to a chick an hour ago. Like, you feel me? She might see this video because she on my Instagram and shit. Like, I think she beautiful, bro. But am I gonna like it's a difference between cuffing and simping. I'll cuff some shit, but I won't simp. I won't simp. I won't trick. I won't pay nothing unless it's a date. But it's not gonna be no soft shit, man. He was on some buttercup shit. That's what it was like. I'm like, damn, you that nigga. Why you even gotta do that? You can have any bitch at this party and you could fuck, but she in your face and she was fine. She was fine, but it's like we gotta fight this shit, man. We gotta fight. That shit is not cool. It's not cool. We gotta fight that shit. Hold on, let me see. It's a way for people to know you without speaking. I never used to care about how I dress until I asked myself this question. Would you wear a dress? The answer was no. And that's when I realized how we appear is an expression of our true identity. How we appear is an expression of our true identity. Hmm. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think of it like that, but I respect that. Like that's something new that I have to really I do look at it. Okay, all right, phase. I look at it like that, 50%, because I know the history behind certain things. Like, so like I don't know if this is what you're trying to say, but like throughout history, people would dress according to what was going on in the world. So I see that part of it. But as far as like that, like the dress thing, like that's like I don't even think like like I don't think about like that type of stuff because it's like I only know Young Thug to have worn a dress. You feel what I'm saying? And I kind of I ain't gonna say I don't respect Young Thug. I'm not gonna say I do respect Young Thug. I just coexist on the planet with Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? Like, but everybody else, like, I don't think the reason I don't look at that like too deep because it's like it's people who wear certain shit and they not that person. You know, they might wear some trap shit and they not trapping. You know, they might wear some shit G Unit chain, but they not no they not like that. So I see what your perspective is, but like I just go to the thrift stores and I just be like, in my mind, I'm like, is this some fly shit? I look at the name of the brand. I just look at I just I genuinely look at it as just getting fly. Like I don't even look at it as um like nothing really too deep. Like I just be like, yo, is this shit some shit I could wear? Like, is this some shit that's name brand? Can I flip this? Can I resell this? What can I do? I look at it strictly as value. Like, what can I do with this merchandise? I look at it as merchandise. Like I don't really look at it as like too deep because it's like if I go to New York or if I go traveling, yeah, I'll go into a crazy thrift store. Like I'm just now dipping my pinky toe in it in a little bit. Like I follow some people on YouTube. I mean, my bad. I follow some people on Facebook. I follow some people on Instagram that thrift and that do that shit for real. So I listen to what they say. I listen to what they say about how some colors match with certain colors and some colors don't match with certain colors. And I look at it like that. Like I look at it as like a recreational sport, like um like a playing field. Same way I look at chess, the same way I look at talking to women, the same way I look at everything. Like, you know, I just look at it as something to do. Cause at the end of the day, it's like for me, and this is how I always looked at it, like you either got swag or you don't. Like I know it's deeper shit to it, but I like you either got swag or you don't. So that's how I just look at it very shallow and very surface level. Because it's the same thing, like it's creativity. It's the same thing for me with like everything else. It's like it's the same thing. Like, but there is shit behind a lot of things. Like, sometimes when I'm in the thrift, I'm like, I don't want to wear some shit someone else had on, because it's even spiritual at that point. But definitely gotta wash your shit, take your shit, wash your shit, and my whole thing is you use the thrift, Walmart, Target, Burlington, you know, these basic spots, you use these to develop. You develop the baseline of your um swag existence. These fucking ants coming out the cut, man. Fuck out of here. All right, so you develop the baseline, and I call it your looks baseline. You know what I'm saying? You get a pair of clippers, whatever, you know, and then you hit the gym, you do all that shit. But it's not about what's outside, it's really about what's on the inside. And on this journey is beautiful because it gives you a real life opportunity to be a real nigga. Because you could sit at the crib and not do nothing, and nothing's gonna happen. But if you do walk the path of whatever these coaches and these YouTubers and these look smacks and all this shit that you see on the internet, if you do walk or incorporate those things into your day to day, week to week, you will see the world a little different. Like, because even when it comes to women, you'll be like, damn, these women really giving me like more. Like, okay, so like I said, you could grow up and you're like, okay, these women is on me, whatever. But if that's your reality from the time you're young, you're not going to really, A, you're not going to be thankful for it. And then B, like, you're going to be thankful, but you're not going to be like, you're not going to know what to do. Like, you're not going to be like hungry for it. Like, I don't know, bro. I think I'm talking too much because I feel like it's a lot of guys who are hungry for shit and they still not going to get it. So I feel like it just depends on your personality. Cause like I tell you, bro, I don't care about really anything, bro. Like, I just really just like my values, like we said, like my core, like I just care about the things I care about. Like, and with my core values, it can be in anything. It could be just going outside. It could be hugging a tree. You know what I'm saying? It, like, you got things that are surface level, and then you got things that's a little beyond that, and then you got things that's way beyond, deeper, deeper, deeper. And it's a gradient. So like I look at life as just like, what do I feel like doing? And if I don't do what I feel like doing, then I'm a bitch. You know what I'm saying? If I don't do what I want to do, I genuinely be feeling like I'm okay, you must be a bitch, my nigga, because you ain't doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So who's in your subconscious brain? And if you sometimes when you think about that, you'll really see a face pop up. But who's in your subconscious brain that's making you feel like you can't do what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? So it be people in your subconscious brain. Oh, put that shirt down. That ain't fly enough. Or, oh, don't talk to that girl, bro. She ain't gonna want you. Or, you know, whatever it is. Or it people on the internet that you might even look up to, and then these niggas being negative or framing shit in a way where you can't win, or you going up a hopeless mountain or some shit like that. And anybody could do it. You know what I'm saying? Anyone will do that to you. That's why I say you got to know your core values, because that's my whole channel is about, bro. Like, at the end of the day, that's why I'm leaning into the thrifting shit, because I'm like, this is what I fuck with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even care. Like, when I was growing up, we used to try to, like, we used to thrift a little, like I never really did that growing up, but like, I think I went like once, but like, it was like we would try to go to these fancy places, you feel what I'm saying? Where t-shirts was $40 and shit like that, $60 and shit. And we used to tax our moms. Our moms was paying all that money just for some LRG t-shirts or some stupid shit like that. And at the time it felt normal, but now you're like, you could go to the thrift and get like 10 t-shirts for like $40. And they're all, in my opinion, flyer than that LRG t-shirt. So what's going to give you the biggest bang for your buck? Shout out to Max B. Get the bang for your buck. You got to get the biggest bang for your buck. It's the same thing with women. And I know I hate talking about them this way, like they're Yu-Gi-Oh cards or some shit. But if they think that for 1 second that we're going to waste our time as if we know we're coming back to Earth. They're crazy. Is that not crazy? It's crazy, man. And that's why I was disappointed in that YouTuber for letting her in his face ask him, "Are you tricking?" And I look up to you, bro. Like, you a YouTuber I fuck with, bro. Been watching you, and you going. This is how you giving it up. No matter how much money you make, you gotta be solid, because that's what. Look, the more money, the more harder it's gonna get, because people gonna be like, "Oh, this motherfucker ain't standing on that shit for real." That's what she did. She pulled his card. And a lot of y'all drink liquor, smoke weed, or drink liquor, and they catch y'all when y'all doing that. They get up in your face. They be fine as shit. You like, damn, I gotta smash this. So now I'm about to just. I'm not. You don't think you a trick, but she's asking you, but she's basically telling you while she's asking you. By asking you, she's telling you. See what I'm saying? That's the game right there. She's asking you, "Are you a trick?" So now in your subconscious, you like, I must be, because she wouldn't even ask me if I wasn't. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's like if I'll ask a chick, "Is you a thought?" She gonna tell me whatever the fuck she gonna tell me. I don't know if she really a thought or not. I don't know if she really on that shit, but you know, it's P for me to go up with that confidence and ask, because now if she say yeah, then that means it's gonna be easy access to what you're trying to do. That's what she was doing to bro. And I thought he was more P than that. So that threw me off yesterday. But that video was fire, but that hurt my feelings, because I'm like, I thought bro was really P. And that's what we gotta practice. You practice the P-ism, or you lose it. You use it or you lose it. Every time you tell a woman no or go home, you just got a P cookie. You know what I'm saying? You just got a P sticker. Every time you tell her no and go home. Where are all these ants coming from, bro? That shit wild. Where this shit's coming from, man? I got this banana here. Out of these bananas. That's crazy. See, I was a young lad, and I was telling women, you gotta get out. I was doing that shit as a lad. So when I see niggas 30 years old, 29, 28, and they got the bag, they got the sack of money over their arm like this. And then the woman is beautiful. The more beautiful they are, and I keep telling it, well, I might not say this out loud. I say this to myself every week. The better they are, the worse you gotta act as a man. Because you gotta understand that you've been brainwashed to be nice. So you really, niggas' moms set them up for the worst shit that's going to happen if niggas don't tune in. But what it really is that they've been taught that the cuter and the prettier face, the nicer that they gotta behave. And guys go along to get along. That's why game is so thorough to me, because what it does is it teaches you to be a man. Because a man is not going to ever follow anything, even another man, unless he feels like that man is a real nigga. But when it comes to a woman, you just drop all your stuff on the floor, and then that's why she's going to do some grimy shit to you eventually. And it's not because she's choosing to do that either. See, nothing is a choice for a woman. It's a choice for us, but it's not for them. It's not really a choice for them because they're women. You know what I'm saying? But for us, it's a choice. It's like, listen, I gotta do what's right for me. That's when you're sexy to women because they're like, yo, this nigga, he gets it. You know what I'm saying? It's a concept. It's a concept that has to be acted upon daily. And you got to be serious. I feel like you got to be serious. And I think that that's why, like, I don't know. I think that's the, like, I respect, because again, money can make a person seem like they get girls. And I'm looking at the video, I'm like, these girls, they're not knowing that this girl is asking this guy, are you a trick? They're just seeing a girl, another pretty girl in his face, because he do get girls. But they don't know why this particular girl is in his face. But I'm, as a P, watching, and I see that these women ain't shit. No, I'm just playing. Listen. Some are and some ain't. But she was trying to see what type of nigga he was. I had a girl in high school, pretty chick. Pretty chick, bro. Like, she was mad pretty. And she asked me for $1 one time. And I gave her $1 one time. And she asked me for $1 again the next time. And then it was a third time. And I was like, man, listen, I don't got it. Like, you gonna ask me for $1 every day. Like, now, let's do the math though. I'm a handsome nigga. Ain't no girl ever try to treat me like that until she did it. So on a grand scheme, what does that say? It says, yo, you might be that nigga over here, but it's always going to be a ram in the bush that don't know you, that don't really care. And they know you're not ugly, but they just don't care. Because she was pretty herself. She just didn't care. So she's going to ask the ignorant question. And it's not personal. That's why guys fail, because it don't feel like an attack. It feel like, but she's playing in your face, but it don't feel like an attack. And that's why studying game is it's like drinking water. Like it's like the blood and the oxygen inside. It's like, and so when you see somebody with game and you're like, why this nigga game so tight? It's because that nigga is fed up. He not going for none of that shit. And he's no nonsense. And I love the term no nonsense because it doesn't mean you're a bully. It just means that you are different than everybody else when it comes to this shit. You know what I'm saying? You particularly are not playing. And that's what they got to see sometimes, because it be the baddest bitches, bro, that in their mind, they're like, yo, I like a strong guy. So it's like, this is what I'm really trying to say. If the baddest bitch is like a strong guy, why is she asking him that question that is going to inevitably make him a pussy? Why? Why is she asking him a question if women aren't misleading? And women could be leaders now in 2026. And it's not their nature all of a sudden not to fucking follow but to lead. But really they mislead. Then why did she ask him that question? See, when a dad teaches son a lesson, the son doesn't have to lose severely in order to learn. If the streets and the world teach him a lesson, that motherfucker has to literally die and come back and figure it out. Or go to jail for life and then come back and figure it out. Like when Shorty asked me for $1, I didn't know she was going to come back the next day and ask me again. I had to literally see the ugly shit coming out in real life. Like, damn, this bitch really think I'm an ATM machine for real. Like, that shit kind of hurt. Because I'm thinking like, one day I'm going to go my move on her and say some fly shit. But every time we talking, she asking me for $1. So, that's not her fault. But what I'm trying to say is that when you see it, you acknowledge it. And when you acknowledge it, you say, never again. You got to be an asshole. Even if it's the first time and she don't know, you got to be an asshole. Like, no, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta know the nature of a woman. And they're not evil in like just evil alone, but there's that thing there. There's that thing there that's survival based, that's connected, that's kind of like, I need somebody to be a sucker. It gotta be one. Or I'm not pretty. That's their thought process. I'm not pretty if it's not one sucker around. You know what I'm saying? So so you pick your poison. You either an asshole or you not. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, for me, it's like, I'd rather be an asshole, man, because it's like, it's fun, it's funny, and it's the only thing you could do, because men are not really we're not really like, we're not, I don't think no human being is technically nice. I think that's a learned behavior that has been indoctrinated into humans for the last 90 years or some shit, 200 years. But I think that, yeah, it's not cool. You know what I'm saying? And it'll always piss beta males off, right? Like, why is this asshole getting so much pussy? Like, why? And it'll always make you feel stupid anyway. If you're being nice and then you're being nice and that woman, you know, I wanted to say the B word, but that woman doesn't see anything in you, but sees everything in this guy. And it's not like this guy's better than you either. That's what's gonna twist the knife in your shit. It's not, he's not better than you either. He just know the game. That's it. He's the same guy. He was once played, he was once heartbroken. And that's the problem. Women ruin everything they touch. If they touch you, if guys claim they want pussy, then they basically telling God, like, yo, I want to be evil. Because once the women touch you, they turn everything black. After they touch you, you turn charcoal black. So if you don't want to be charcoal black, just keep playing video games, keep eating peanut butter sandwiches, and don't hit the gym. Because these guys say, don't look smacks. Listen, if you look smacks, you're going to bring out the real snakish bad bitches. That's why they telling you don't look smacks. You're going to bring out the real snakes. That's what's going to happen. And then, but it's going to be some good women in there, but most women ain't good, man. Most women ain't good because you make them good. The world ain't good. That's what it really is. Because if we lived in a perfect world, every man could be an alpha, because the man makes the woman better based on his own alphaness. But the town ain't big enough for the two of us type shit. So it's like, somebody gotta be a bitch. That's why. That's why. That's why. Hold on, let me see. Make sure these ants ain't crawling and shit, man. Feel them shits now. Would you dress like a golf? If the answer is no, it's because you feel that it's not who you are. I don't know what a golf really is. That's the problem. Like, I don't think that, like, it's funny. I think I just ran into a golf girl in the mall earlier, but I'm not trying to get her number. But I'm not attracted to that in terms of like the Playboy Cardi aesthetic and shit like that. I fuck with Cardi as a musician. It's just not appealing to me though. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't. I grew up. I maybe it's because how I grew up. I grew up with the whole baggy jeans, regular guy. I'm not interested in like being something like you said that I'm not. It just, maybe if I start listening to a goth artist weekly or something, and then something he has on is like, damn, that's some fly shit. I'm into crossing the like I'm into being different. So like if someone is rock and roll, but he got on like a certain type of like jacket, like I think that's thorough. If you bring that in to a hip hop outfit, I think that's thorough. But I don't want to wear all black every day. You know, I just think that'd be just like I think the paint and the nail shit. I don't think is the like a bad look either. I wouldn't do it. Maybe one nail or some shit, but I wouldn't really. I don't think that's like a bad look. But again, I think that being unique is attractive. So I think that's what I'm trying to say. It's not really no limits to where I would go with getting fly, but it's like the shit you said with the dress, that's out. Purses, dresses, that's out. But I'm saying like as far as like shit that you've seen done in before, you know what I'm saying? Like nigga paint his nails all black. I don't think that's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like I see a black nigga doing that, I won't think they weird until the shit he say is weird. When he start talking, if what he say is weird, I'm gonna think he weird. You know what I'm saying? But I like people that do different shit. So if you wearing basketball jerseys and shit like that, that don't really phase me. You know, it's thorough, but it don't really do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you got on a jersey. You know what I'm saying? We grew up doing that, so it doesn't do anything. Like it's the same thing. I'm like a woman in this area. You know, women, they want someone that's different. Like you can't be wearing jerseys, man. Like I would wear one jersey, but it got to be like an old school, like Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, somebody. But I'm not. I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even waste my money on something like that. I'm more into like I said, I like to wear what I see other people wearing, which is like being a follower. But then I also like to find shit that nobody know and then put them together. Like have like secret like thrift stores that nobody's going to, and then have like some Asics on or some shit or some like some Jordan fours on with some like I be on Depop. That app fire, bro. Like Depop is fire. Like I like Ed Hardy hoodies still. Ed Hardy. Like people don't really wear that too much no more, but I still like that shit. True Religion still cool to me, but because I never really wore it like that. So like I'll wear True Religion. Um, I don't know, man. I'll wear almost anything though, low key. It just gotta look. It gotta be a size medium. If it's a size medium, just send it to my PO box. I don't even got a PO box, but if it's a size medium, it's gonna look good on me, so it don't even matter. It could be an all blue hoodie with no nothing on it, size medium. Saw you flexing the other night, bro. What I was flexing, Auto? I'm hearing Coy and just LaBoy is Dunzo. Oh, that's crazy. I wonder what happened. She might be evil gang. Man, I'll crush her shit. Depop is basically thrift. Yeah, exactly. That's why I fuck with it, man. And Grelled, you fuck with Grelled? I'm gonna have to check that out, man. But yeah, I'm trying to start flipping clothes, man, as a side hustle, man. I'm gonna get back on that. Um, so that's what I've been kind of taking photos of certain like hats and shit that I got. Uh, just going to the thrift and then wear something one time, two times, three times. I got addictive personality. If something's, but when I get dressed, I think about what makes me feel, especially in the winter, what makes me feel the most comfortable. And I throw that shit on almost every day. So like right now, my closet is getting bigger with more stuff. And like I said, I don't have an attachment to anything unless it's something that's just dumb fly. If it's dumb fly, like I used to think the Bay Nape hoodies was dumb fly. The one that zip up all the way like that, that shit still in my mind is dumb fly. But like, I don't know, man. I look at clothes like I look at women. The more you have, the less you care. You stop caring about that shit. Like if you fly, you fly. So it's like you just don't care. But certain little pieces though, you like, nah, niggas can't have this one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, that's how I see that shit, bro. Like, and I'm interested in like watches and like shit like that. Not really earrings or nothing like that, but like watches. Uh, colognes. Yeah, man, colognes and shit like that. But yeah, I got Depop, I got Macari, I got Facebook, Facebook Market. And then it's like, people gotta thrift because like you gotta spend your real money on like cars and apartments and shit like that. So like it wouldn't even make sense to spend your money on a $70 hoodie, an $80 hoodie, unless your bag is really at that point. But if your bag really at that point, this conversation is irrelevant. I'm not gonna hold you. But for me, I'm at the thrift right now, man. That's my whole thing, man. I'm fucking with it too, like multiple thrift stores, different thrifts, and Walmart's. Um, yeah, I don't waste. I'm not into wasting money, right? Especially if you got game. Because if you got game, why is you trying to get fly? Unless it's a thrift store. Rakai making me. I did see something like that where he doing something. He making like clothes and shit, right? He got some shoes and you said skull caps. Nah, I've been looking at the skull caps. Like if you got dreads and shit, like TikTok, everyone talk about the skull cap shit. I'm gonna send you something though on Instagram or some shit that I literally when I just got home, it was somebody on Instagram that was talking about the best 5 type of hats. I bet. I just before I got on here, I was looking at that shit. I got home, I'm looking. The guy was like, "Yo, the best. If someone put a gun to my head and asked me the best 5 type of hats," and I was like, "Okay, let me watch this shit." You know, like I said, I'm new to the fashion shit for real, for real. Like I only knew what I knew growing up, but there's so much shit out here that it's like a lifestyle. So it's like, mm-hmm. I look at it how women look at to compare it to dating. I look at it how women look at getting their nails done. Like certain shit they do, they know like this makes me sexy. When you get fly, you might not think that it's gonna make you sexy, but to the right woman, it does. Like to the women, like the average guy is just doing everything all wrong. That's why guys say don't try to get fly to get women, don't try to get muscles to get women. To the right woman, it's gonna really matter. That's what they're not telling you. Like, because as long as you do the same shit, just gotta ask yourself what type of women am I usually ending up with the shit that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like even going to the library. You know what I'm saying? Just going there and sit down for 20 minutes or 15 minutes and just peep the scenery. Just by placing yourself in that environment. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Than just going outside, just trying to like meet random people and just you just giving your energy. Your presence just ain't shit. Your phase, man. I don't be yelling it out on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the cut like Barack. You know what I'm saying? I'm until when I move. You feel me, bro? Like when I move though, I'm trying to move to Texas. But yeah, I'm on the East Coast for sure. But East Coast shit, man. But yeah, man. Type shit, bro. Type shit. Um, how you feel about these women out here these days though? Like what's going on with, I don't know if you feel comfortable saying where you at, but how you feel like what's the vibes? Are you from Toronto? You ain't no, but I'm from the six. Nah, I ain't know that, bro. That's crazy, man. Is that I always get it mixed up. What's the difference between the UK and Toronto? Like I always get that mixed up. Yeah, man. United Kingdom is in Europe. Toronto is in Canada. Hmm. So is Canada and Europe, that's two different countries? Wait, Canada, wait. Toronto is in the USA, right? Yeah, because we got the Toronto Raptors. So that's where Drake is from, if I'm not mistaken. Um, North of US. Okay. And then UK is in Europe, which is like Italy or some shit. I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know. Is that Yay, Drake, Party Next Door, The Weekend, Tory Lanez? Yeah, okay. Europe is across the ocean. Mm. So you gotta take the plane to get to that mug. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I gotta engrave that in my brain right now. Europe. I don't even talk about Europe. I don't know about Europe. I don't know anything. Okay, now we got in our brain that Europe is across a ocean. So yeah, that you could drive to Toronto. I think that's where and Coach Justin Mark is at in Toronto. I think that's where he at. Um, it's a lot of Toronto. Even Deshae girlfriend was from I think Toronto, right? Or I don't know. I get all that. I don't know if where's she from? The UK? Was she from the UK? I'm tripping right now. I just need more experience with. I need to like physically go somewhere. Like I don't. I think I like if I think about the word Paris, I don't know where Paris is at. Like Cali girl. No, not Jordan Lucas. The one that he was calling UK Bay or the girl the twins. I forgot they names. Renee and Shanae. British Bay. Yeah. British Bay. I don't know why he let her go. I ain't gonna lie. She from UK. Okay. London. So United Kingdom is a whole country and London is a state inside of that country. So I don't know why I get London and Toronto mixed up. I did see something like that though. Man, I would have kept her on the line or something though. Like, but Deshae get a lot of chicks, so I fuck with Deshae. I feel like I would chill with bruh. Like if my shit was took off and I had to choose which YouTubers to chill with, I feel like I'd chill with Deshae. I ain't gonna lie. Cause bro just funny and he good vibes. You feel what I'm saying? Good energy. And he like to talk to the bitches, you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't scary. Uh yeah. Nah, he is hilarious. DDG would annoy you. He seemed like he been more cool these days, like more trying to like be more like talk to girls and kind of like stop having to stick up his ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, the Shay more willing to like he more understand the women. Like he understand how they think. But DDG kind of smooth too. Like when he really trying like. Cause he mad indirect with his shit. So it'd be like women be I feel like he be getting in their head. Like they be like, this nigga, this is DDG. Like like he be acting like I don't see him flirt with certain chicks. And I'm like, damn, he really got her under his spell right now. Like, and I'm not talking about seven. Like, I seen that one. Like, he definitely could crush her. But that girl T, what's her name? Ty. The what was their names? The twins. Those two twins, them OG YouTubers, Ty and the other girl. Doodle garbage is so awkward. Shit make me nervous. That nigga Soldier Boy funny, bruh. Nigga call that nigga Blue Butt. That shit. Nah, you don't want to get into a rank battle with Soldier Boy. I ain't gonna lie. Cause he gonna give you a nickname. It's gonna be funny. What's good, Emmy? How you feeling? Shout out to Emmy. Why she hate DDG? I feel like listen, man. I would have crushed Seven, bro. I would have crushed Seven, bro. Let her act all sensual around a nigga like me. Cause I don't have chicks act like that around me that I wasn't that interested in, so it ain't go nowhere. But like, if she did that to me, I'm touching and I'm kissing. Period. Game over. Yeah, she's some fine shit. Like, and we would have had another kid, so she would have had two. You know what I'm saying? While seven, while six is still young, she would have been big bro to whoever. But yeah, I would have crushed that. I ain't gonna lie. At least on the roster. I ain't gonna lie. DDG tripping. He gonna cuff up Chloe or Haley and not fuck Seven. That's why she still make it available. Cause he like, how this nigga ain't attracted to me? Like you feel what I'm saying? See, I believe in 80-20. You could friend zone a chick, you could network and do business. But I think DDG's such a businessman that he really ain't pulling that trigger. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I can't do nothing but respect it. Cause I'm some half of us is thirsty. I ain't gonna hold you. Like that he been famous for he been rich for so long that for him to pull the same triggers that we would pull would be crazy. See what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel, bro. But Seven getting crushed. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I'm just being honest. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like um every time I see them together, she trying to run for her life. Now she was on the shade though. In that last trip that they took, she was really on the shade crazy though. Like Lola is another doodle garbage. Who Lola? Y'all would have had 8, 9, and 10. That just made me think the name 11 is fire. Like a girl named 11, that would have been crazy. 11. 7-Eleven. Nah, but yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. Shorty I approached today with some fun shit. I'm not gonna hold you. The one, that's fire. The one, that's fire. Yeah, man. I've been trying to get my protein locked. Oh, you talking about Lala. He said Lola. Lala. You said she another doodoo garbage. Why you say she another doodoo garbage though? She been acting different. I've been watching it. She been acting different towards Jay Senko, but like they still, I feel like they still locked in. But she been acting a little like since she got pregnant, she been acting like she just, I don't know. Shit, I be watching, man. She awkward. Nah, she is kind of awkward. She funny as shit though. She funny though. That's what make her. It make her funny because like she awkward, but she's I don't know. Like I ain't gonna lie, I can name a list of YouTube chicks that I'll smash. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause it hit different when you was watching somebody since you was a kid. Like since your brain wasn't fully developed. Like I remember I got on a lot of people don't know this, bro. I got on a live stream on Undertaker. I seen her a couple of times. I don't really remember what she looked like, but I know that name. Bro, a lot of people don't know when I lived at the crib before I lived at this crib, I got on a live. I got on a live on Instagram of Corey Pritchett and Carmen, Corey and Carmen. Like I got on one of their lives. Like Corey was like inviting people into his Instagram. It was him and Carmen, and I got in that joint. And I was a fan at the time, you know what I'm saying? I was subbed up, you know what I'm saying? I was a fan of they shit. And in my mind, I'm like, damn, I'm really on this shit. So I'm telling the nigga Corey, like, yo, bro, I'm really a fan for real. Like, you keep Undertaker in the background. Nah, but I was telling him, like, yo, I'm a fan of shit. And Corey was a real nigga. He's like, yeah, man, I appreciate that real shit, blah, blah, blah. But then I was like, yo, I couldn't help it. I was like, yo, I could talk to Carmen. I couldn't help it, bro. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it, bro, because it's like I'll be lying if I said I wouldn't crush. You know what I'm saying? I'll be lying if I said I wouldn't crush, because it's like, bro, that's Carmen. That's Carmen. Like around this time, bro, YouTube was at its peak. It was like, because you know, YouTube was at its peak. Like it was like certain OG niggas, and as soon as he said, yeah, you can talk to her. He put the camera on her, and I just did that little flirty, hi Carmen, how you doing? That shit. And she said hi, and like, but her energy was flirty, like low key. But it was like she probably was just expecting, like, oh, I know this nigga gonna try to flirt with me type shit. But I was nervous, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I was nervous. I was nervous. He said switcheroo. Another fine one. Who, Carmen? Yeah, I'll crush Carmen, bro. I'm not, and this is the crazy part. Nah, I am attracted to her. But it's not like I think it's her clout and personality. It's who she is. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and life is more important who you are like some of the time than it is how you look or like other things. Cause like she's good looking. She's not like the crazy part is like she's not really my type. Yeah, she's not really my type. Like she's not really my type. It was like at that point in time, me being a fan, it was like I'll demolish your shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Just off of the fandom, just off of the stardom. Like I'm watching y'all shits. They in the crib with Funny Mike. They doing collaborations. They making life look fun. And I'm sitting here with a temp job and shit, eating Wendy's coming from temp job and shit. And I'm just a fan. So yeah, I'll crush for sure. And I still would probably crush. I'm not gonna hold you. But she's not generally my type. And I would crush Neek. I would definitely crush Neek. Um, yeah, it's a lot of them. Like you said, Seven. Um, obviously Kennedy. She could have got crushed. Um, mm-mm. This girl McQueen used to mess with named Lissette.